Hey, Aries. It's been a long time. I apologize for taking all day on your reading, but I'm about to bring you another reading. Yay! um, yeah, I am the Empress of Empowerment from Essie Esteem, and I hope you guys have enjoyed your 3-day long weekend. If you had a 3-day long weekend, I also want to introduce to you guys my 33-day gratitude journal. Gratitude is very important. This year, gratitude is going to be very important. Grounding yourself in gratitude, realizing what you already have, okay? So I created these journals to help you. It's my way of giving back, or it's my way of teaching through what I've learned and the things that I had to learn, so that you can avoid the cycles that I had to go through to get to where I am now. And I'm not talking about outwardly, well, it is outwardly too, to get to where I am now in mental and emotional space that I am. And it's going to be different for everyone. You may not be like me. You may be just like me, but it's going to be your sense of peace within self is not going to be the same for everyone. So do not think that your story is like someone else's. This is going to help you break free of those cycles that keep you comparing your life with others, because you're going to be so grounded in what you have on a personal level. All right. But let's get into your reading, Aries. All right. Give me a second. All right. Something I completely forgot to get is water. It's my aura spray. I personally made it for myself. It took me a while to get it to this point. It's mastered. Aries. One more for Aries. Soul retrieval, the sun, the staff, and completion. Aries, I see that you're closing out a cycle right now. I feel like you're getting back those pieces of yourself that you may have lost in others. You may have felt you losing yourself in something or someone. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you may have felt you losing yourself in something or someone, but you're finding a sense of stability inside of yourself. The reason why you may have felt like you were losing yourself in someone was because you felt like your emotions were fluctuating every time this person's emotions fluctuated. You felt like you weren't beating to your own drum. You were beating to the drum that someone else was creating for you, or the drum of someone else. You know, it's basically me saying the same thing over and over again, right? We're gonna go deep into it, okay? Gonna gut it, okay? Oh, sun gazing and sun dancing may be significant to you in this season. I know it's cold outside most places, but if you catch that one good sunny day, try to get outside and sun gaze. Even though it's cold outside, it does not mean that you cannot sun gaze when the sun rises in the morning time. The best times to look at the sun is like right when it rises. The 10 minutes the 10 minutes as it is rising above the horizon, and the 10 minutes prior to it setting. Those are the best times to sun gaze. Let's go into soul retrieval for Aries. Look, the sun came out again. The sun for Aries. The staff for Aries. Okay. They showed told me they wanted me to pull that one. Completion for Aries. Crown is reading. I feel like you were lifting someone up, but it was at the detriment of you losing yourself within this person. But this person has the ability to lift you up too. You can see this person shining. You can see this person receiving what they were going after, what they feel is theirs, or going after their desires and going after what they want. And you felt like you couldn't do the same. But they're actually showing you, they're saying, look at it, they're saying, you can, it says, oh, that's a bumblebee. They're saying, light language. They're saying you have the power to speak light language. I can hear the birds chirping outside my window, but because I know it doesn't show up on the phone, or you can't hear it in the phone, I usually just play a sound. To enhance. So, yeah, they're saying you have the ability to do and be all these things as well. You don't have to hold yourself back to become this bright, shining person, because you already have the light. You hold the light within you. Um, you hold the key. You have the coins. Yeah. I also feel as though they're saying you have to get off balance to find balance. So I feel like you have been off balance. So it's like now you're coming into finding your balance. I want to I want to get more into this other person's energy though. That because I feel like you were in a soul contract, and I feel like you literally what's crowning your reading is the Lovers and the King of Cups. You're emotionally stable, right? You're stable in all ways. Honestly, it's like it's stabling you out. This feels like deja vu, and literally me saying deja vu, it feels like deja vu. So if you feel like deja vu, watching this reading is for you. Okay, that felt like deja vu. um. So with this, with the Lovers and the King of Cups, you're gaining balance within your emotions. And with having balance in your emotions, you'll see if this is for you or not. You'll know if this person or if this relationship or if this whatever type of relationship it may be, you'll know if it's for you, because you'll be so balanced internally and externally, because the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles is here. And you'll know, and they're saying your intuition will let you know too. It'll be your intuition that tells you. Then we have the Tower here, which is completion, which up on top to clarify completion, where you're clarifying completion with completion, because a tower usually happens to close out a cycle. It doesn't matter. Towers can be traumatic, or it can just be with ease. But it all depends on how you choose to close this out, how you choose to change. If you choose to change it with if you choose to allow the traumatic side, or to enhance what the traumatic sides of you, or the traumatic sides of whatever happened, um, I guess I'm gonna use the word. If you choose to enhance the negativity of the situation, then the tower will be traumatic. If you choose to enhance the positivity of the situation, then the tower will not be as traumatic. It'll just be with ease, right? It'll be more understanding. More so, it's all about understanding your cycles and understanding why you were even here to begin, right? So past energy, why was I here to begin? What got me here? What made me choose to go this route? What about me? What was in me that made me choose to do this, right? Then this is where the Hangman comes in, because it's like, what about you're choosing to look at it, like actually look at it. I had this issue that happened with me like a couple years ago, and for a long time I just got over it, right? But every time I thought about that situation, I kind of would push it to the side and not worry about it. But up until recently, I actually looked at the situation to see what was really going on. Was this person really like this? Who was I in this situation? How could I made things differently? Not necessarily how could things that went differently, because I don't dwell in a shoulda, coulda, wouldas. But it was more so like, could I have done something differently? If I were to get in a situation like this again, how would I react? If I were to meet a person like this again, how would I respond to this type of situation, right? So I actually looked at that situation, because if you don't look at it truthfully and truly within internally, then you're bound to repeat that cycle. So here you're closing out the cycle, but it's all because you looked at it from a different, you looked at it. You actually looked at it. Look at it. Pay attention to it. Don't avoid it. Don't push it off and say, I don't want to think about negativity. You know what I'm saying? But in order to transmute, I have another journal coming out too. In order to transmute that into something beautiful, you have to be able to look at something that's so ugly and see the positive out of it, right? And grab the positive out of it. It's just like if a flower is dying, right? If you see a flower is dying, you don't, of course you don't uproot it, right? You can pluck the flower, but because it's dying, right? And you'll use it to take nutrients out of that flower before it dies, because it's no use. There is no use in the flower for out in your garden anymore, right? Because it's not going to be any good anymore. So what you'll do is you'll use that dying flower and connect the nutrients. Like my husband bought me some roses, and they were really good roses. And then after a while, they end up just dwindling, right? But there's still nutrients inside of the roses. If you take those roses that you get from the store and let them die out, if you crumble them down, you'll see that the middle still have nutrients in it. So that's kind of like what this situation is. You're looking at something that could seem as though it's completely useless, right? Or it doesn't have any bears, or doesn't have any say in your life, but it actually does have some type of control, because that was a lesson that you needed to learn. And in that lesson, there is some positivity that you can take with you, and there is some the negativity is the lesson. The positivity is what you take to be able to create. Okay, so we're gonna get more into. Oh, that was a spill, y'all. I felt it coming out. All right. I don't even think I need to clarify any of this. And then, okay, so when you get into that energy of seeing the positivity that you can take with you out of that lesson that you just learned, then you come here to the King of Pentacles, where you know how to create this. You're able to manifest whatever you want. You hold the coin, literally. You hold it in your hand, because you hold the power to be able to create out of something that's not good, that others may perceive not good, but you see it like, what is that? Another person's trash is another person's treasure. So that's kind of like, that's what's happening here. Then the tower happens. And the tower comes in because it was like this type of tower is like an epiphany moment, a moment of, wow, I can't believe that I just figured this out. You know what I'm saying? I figured it out. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading on that note. And that's why you have the Lovers here too. Yep. That's why the Lovers are here. Because you figured it out emotionally. Yeah, you figured it out on an emotional level. So it's not just this, the Lovers is not here because this is the balance of you within yourself. It's you, the balance of you. It's up to you if you choose to accept this perspective. Because it's going to change your perception. But this is the yin and yang balance. The Lovers. The Lovers is represented as yin and yang. In your reading, particular. I'm going to do a video on why I got into tarot. Because I don't read tarot like just by the cards. It's a very deep reason why I got into tarot. One dream goddess for Aries, please. Dream goddess for Aries. Goddess of inspiration, Bridget. In times of darkness, when truth is clouded, and hard to assess, turn within and be flooded with your eternal radiance. Remember, you are the sunshine that dissolves clouds of despair and forgetfulness. Have hope and know that in the darkness lie the seeds of promise for a new life that will inevitably emerge resplendent. This is what I was talking about, y'all. This is exactly damn near everything I just said. It just was in a different way. But anyways, Aries, I love you guys so much. I'll see you next time on your next reading. Until next time, take care of yourself. Don't forget to practice self-love. Don't forget to practice self-patience. Don't forget to just practice sitting and being comfortable with yourself. Again, I'm the Empress of Empowerment from Essie Esteem. Next time, love you. Bye.